Alright, so today we have the JP data download information here. This will include the EZA Turles details as well as the World Tournament stuff. We're going to be experiencing the World Tournament on the 8th of April, so expect a grueling 3 days. But as you can see here, we have 4 new cards, including EZA Turles. We have the End of Z Goten, we have Pan, as well as Anan's Awakening. So let's go through their details and everything like that. The World Tournament comes on the 8th of April, and then the EZA Turles is a day before, being the 7th of April. So first off, EZA Turles, this one's really quick. Low-class warrior is the category. Looking at the low-class warrior category, there's not too many techs. You have Tech Reddit, you have the Tech Torah, and then it kind of dwindles down from there. So you will probably have to use different typings in here. But because of how, small the category is, I don't expect it to be too difficult, as some of the strongest units in here are free-to-play cards. So I expect this to be pretty simple, as long as you have the EZA Bardock squad. They're probably the top of the list in this category, and Raditz maybe as the leader or something like that, or even Bardock. Going over EZA Turles' kit, we'll go through this really quickly because I'm pretty much a day late on this. Movie Boss's leader, 3 key and 170%, with an extreme leader for 3 key and 100%. Now, people are, mad about, the movie bosses, but I feel like because he has such a crazy sub-leader, that's probably why they didn't, upgrade this to, 180% or anything like that. His 12 key SA is raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage with a medium chance to stun the enemy. Then the passive skill is attack and defense plus 160%, all allies 3 key and attack plus 40%, all allies defense plus 40% when there is a superclass enemy. Superclass enemies attack minus 20%, activates Fruit of the Trio Might boost when conditions are met. And the conditions are, it was 25% when for 3 turns when HP is when HP is 80% below, but now it has become 30%. To activate for 3 turns when HP is 80% or below. So that, unfortunately, the time frame doesn't change, because obviously that would have been insane, especially when we look at the details of post-transformation. But the chance, at least they changed something about it, but I was expecting a little bit more. And then post-boost, raise attack and defense, causes immense damage and high chance to stun the enemy there. So already just amazing upgrade there, because it's infinite. But is the infinite carry over to the non-transformation? I don't know. I haven't really experienced that, so let me know in the comment section down below. Attack and defense plus 200%, recovers 20% HP at the start of a turn. All allies key plus 3, and additional defense plus 100% when there is a superclass enemy. Superclass enemies defense minus 80%, and all attacks become super effective when attacking with 80% HP or more. So he's got good stats here. Of course, the race and attack and defense, he's pretty solid, especially when you're versing a superclass enemy. I think he'll struggle just a little bit when versing extreme class. So I wouldn't say he's like an ultimate red zone kind of vibe kind of character there. And then the defense minus 80% is obviously less valuable than the minus 20% on the superclass enemies, unless you're trying to one-shot the enemy without a Dokkan mode or something like that. Now onto the free-to-play card details. Let's look at Anan's details. She is now an int-type leader for 3 key and 70% stat boost. She raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and lowers the enemy's attack. I don't think she exists for me. I have both versions of Dokkan, and I have never, ever gotten a copy of her once, which is ridiculous in itself, because I pulled a decent amount of SSR since her release, and I can't believe I haven't pulled her once. I would love to have a 55% copy, just at least 1 copy, just to have her and test her out and use her in Realm of Gods or something like that, but it has never come to tuition. Passive skill, attack and defense plus 120%, and additional attack and defense plus 50% when launching a super attack. Key plus 3 and additional attack and defense plus 100% when HP is 60% over. All Pet Miguel's category allies attack and defense plus 20%. All Realm of God category allies attack and defense plus 20%. All Giant Form category allies in the team attack and defense plus 20%. Recovers 8% HP at the start of the turn. Transform when the conditions are met. High chance to transform when HP is 60% or lower. So she has a giant transformation. I believe her SSR did not have that. And pretty much it greatly raises attack and causes destructive damage with a 3 key passive, which is a nice little addition. I believe if we go to her details, that she Doesn't have the category at all, right? Yeah, it was just Peppy Girls and Realm of God. So it's a new kind of thing there. And that means she's an extra support, which is actually kind of insane. So she's a triple support, which is nice. It's always nice to have that. And the easy restriction, I guess, with the attack and defense. You're most of the time getting over 60% HP, especially if you're not using her in, like, you know, the hard events. Like, I'd see her running in, like, ROG, Giant Form. Maybe if I ever pull her, she can actually be useful in when I do Giant Form ESBR and Peppy Girls as well. Now, moving on to the next character here, we have Pan. Now, for this Pan, because she's under Kid, makes her link, you know, pretty well with the other Pans, which is great. First of all, she's a 90% leader for AGLs. Raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and seals the enemy's attack. Attack and defense plus 150% with a high chance to evade the enemy's attack. And additional attack and defense plus 100% for 5 turns from evading an attack. Attack will become critical if attacking from the first slot. Attack minus 50% for the turn if attack is received. So at least she has some defensive capabilities. She becomes even more defensive after evading 1 attack. But, of course, if she receives 1 attack, she will lose 50%, which is fine. It was part of her kit. Obviously, we didn't want that, but it's part of her kit from original SSR form. So the fact that at least she's gaining something, because in her old form, I think it was ridiculous. Like 80% attack. She just lost all of her attack, which was not great. So now that she has defense and additional defense, at least, you know, as long as she dodges 1, she's like a mini MUI Goku in a way. She will be hopefully defensively good. And then, of course, the high chance of evade is always nice, especially since it's non-conditional. And you can put her in the first slot. For World Tournament category, I think she will be very handy for me. So I like this update for sure. And then the final unit that we have to go through is Goten Teen. Because it's Teen, you can run him a lot more often. Because, you know, all the good Gotens are like, you know, Goten Kid and stuff like that. So raises attack for 1 turn and supreme damage to the enemy. He is a physical type leader for 2 key and 50% attack and defense. No HP. Interesting. Changes STR key spheres to physical key spheres. Attack and defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained. With an additional attack and defense plus 5% per key sphere obtained if there is another bond of friendship category ally in the same time. So a nuking passive with an orb, it's not bad. Attack and defense was 100% when launching a super attack. It's not bad. I don't think it will be crazy good. Unless... It's because this only changes 1 orb. It could be a little bit difficult. He should get good stats. You just have to wait till he's awakening, to be honest, to be really, really good. I don't think, like, this is enough to save him at all. And then... You know, he's probably still like a 2nd slot unit or a 3rd slot unit, because I don't think you can get carried with the defense by just grabbing a decent amount of physical orbs to begin with. But we'll see if I ever use him, of course. He will probably be in like Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, Youth, World Tournament, of course, and Goku's family. Yeah, I forgot about those 2 categories. So he has good categories. And then the Bond of Friendship's very easy to get, because like every Goku's in Bond of Friendship as well. Now we will conclude by watching their essay animations. They should have updated stuff, so let's have a look here. Anan. That is so... What was that Dynasty Warrior character? Zhao Yun? And it's a giant transformation. Holy. Hey, it looks pretty clean though, the essay. It's pretty clean for a free-to-play card. Yeah. Oh, this is really decent. Yeah, not bad. Pan. It's almost the exact same art as the SSR one, I think. It's just like different, like, it's like almost a different artist, essentially. But there's the exact same pose almost. And it's the same animation. Then we have, this is the first end of Z Goten, so this is very interesting. Unfortunate. Got the Kamehameha treatment. I mean, What else would they have done? It's whatever. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for the data download for JP for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on for more Dokkan content every single day. Check out my social medias, link in the description. I'll be live over at twitch.tv when the EZA Turles comes out, as well as the World Tournament. We'll be grinding that. I'd assume I'd go for maybe a dupe, or yeah, maybe a dupe for Go 10. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.